Okay, so we are now on day 11 of the JD and AH situation, and we have a lot more to go. I think 3 more weeks. But every day, more evidence comes out, more stuff gets brought to light, and I think that's a good thing. Now, yesterday, while not the most exciting day, there was still a lot of really good stuff that came out, particularly with the guy who worked the front desk at the penthouses. I thought that was pretty funny testimony, actually. But he did help back up some stuff for JD. I think one of the biggest things, though, is the former agent who used to be friends with not just JD, but was also friends with AH as well. He's friends with both of them. And to his own admission, from what I understand, he's no longer friends with either of them. He was friends, he's not anymore, which is kind of a good thing for the testimony because he's not really beholden to anybody. And I think one of the biggest things that came out of his mouth yesterday was when he admitted that Disney said to him, as well as other studio executives, that they are not going to work with him anymore because of the stuff that AH said. Pretty powerful shit, to be honest. I mean, you can't deny it. But they tried to go after him and say, well, what about all of these other articles? What about these other articles, these other hit pieces? And it's just, there's no way to know that. But let's be honest. The reason that they're not working with him anymore is because of AH. And he says it right here. How do you know JD's career was damaged related to the accusations that AH made against him, that made against Depp? Studios told me, executives, directors, they told the man. But, you know, what do we got? We got Amica Cream, muffins, Marilyn Manson. You know, that's their entire defense. How they're going to explain away this with their defense, I don't know. Maybe he ate a bad muffin before he did this deposition. I'm serious too. Like that's their literal defense. It's awful. So this guy did a good job, and he also did some explaining about how she wanted to meet back up with JD after all this went down. But I thought she was so terrified. I thought she was scared. Scared of old JD. Why would she want to meet back up with him? It's messed up. We also have the divorce lawyer who discussed the blackmail letter, which is pretty damning. This is damning shit, and I don't know how they're going to explain this away. When AH gets on the stand, this is really going to become quite the fireworks show, I think, because what is she going to say about this? And I've showed this before, where she wanted a Range Rover, $50,000 a month, and she also wanted, I believe, she wanted penthouses 1, 3, and 5. And Depp would continue to pay the mortgage and utilities. So we'll take the penthouses, and I'm going to move all my friends in, and you just won't live there. Those penthouses are like $1 million something a piece, I think. So 3 penthouses, $50,000 a month, and the black Range Rover, and then she would go away. Well, he said, no, I'm not going to just go away. I'm going to stand up. Or I'm not going to just give you things and then go away. No, I'm going to stand up and do what's right, and I'm going to prove my innocence, which is exactly what he did. And I think he's doing the right thing. Even if he loses this case, his career has a chance now because the public is on his side. But I wanted to take a look around and see who's on her side. And I got to tell you, it's some of the weirdest stuff. So here's somebody that's a AH supporter, I would assume, mad that he's drawing and coloring in a book. And it's like, you understand some people can do this and it helps them pay attention better. Like as a way to kind of calm their mind. But no, he's a bored child. A bored child because he wants to doodle in a notebook. It's like a 6 to 7 hour long court day. And then here come these people making fun of him. But of course, as usual, closed replies. And several outlets, by the way, going with this. Bizarre ways that JD is passing the time in a court case. So you have the Daily Beast going after him. I'm sure that surprises nobody. And then there's this. So if you remember the other day, there was a very, very highly esteemed psychologist that gave some diagnoses to AH. And in comes the grifters. It's Dr. Jessica Taylor, who is pretty much a gender studies psychologist, from what I've seen. She sells a book. It's called Sexy But Psycho, How the Patriarchy Uses Women's Trauma Against Them. So you already know where that's going. She's loud. She's loud and out there about this case. Just trying to basically sell this book is what she's doing. Like literally, Amber's case is a step-by-step. And then she puts her book out there. So she's trying to somehow use this to grift her book. You also have people attacking channels covering this, by the way, now. Mel Magazine, never heard of them before. Not going to spend a lot of time here. But basically, if you're concerned about men's rights, you're a joke. They attack Rakeda, Tug, and even myself. I'm listed in here because I had a video about how JD trial will destroy the Hollywood agenda, which is about destroying men's rights. Johnny Depp trial is bigger than Depp. I don't care what he said about that. I don't care about his stupid Trump statement. Has this in here, right here. Like I'm not even going to read through the article, but it's an article attacking men that want to stand up for the fact that men are treated like shit in society. Men are never believed. Men are told to be quiet. If they have something happen to them, like JD had happened to him, they're told to shut up, take it, you're not a man. But then they want to talk about toxic masculinity all the time. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. But, you know, you talk about men's rights and it's some kind of dog whistle to these people. Oh, well, you're some kind of far righter or some shit. Like, no, you want to talk about equality? Well, then let's have equality. So not the best defenders. The AH defenders are not the best. And I looked through hashtag Amber Heard is innocent, by the way. And it's mostly people making fun of her or calling her out. It's kind of interesting. Like, there's no support for her online. And there's a few. Like, here's one saying, I support you, my queen, but this is from the 21st of April. Like, there's not a lot of people using this hashtag in a positive way. And I find that very interesting. Compared to how it used to be back in 2016, 2017, it's flipped completely. It's fascinating to watch, at least to me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.